Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Life number 6, wrapping up the series. It's written by Brian Azzarello and Stephanie Phillips. Danijel Zezelj is the artist, Lee Loughridge is the colorist, and Jared K. Fletcher is the letterer. So now Life had a really cool concept. So the idea is, instead of just being like given a life sentence or anything like that, you literally have to live out your life. That there's this genetic experiment that was done to these prisoners. So this type of thing, if you had like 3 lifetimes for your crime, if that's what you were sentenced to, you would literally have to live out those 3 lives. So like if you wind up were like shot or got cancer and any of that stuff would be there, but you'd keep on living over and over. So as one person described it, was like you drown, but then you're kind of, or not even described it, but like as hinted, it was like you're drowned, but then you're like you come back to life for it again, and you drown again, and then you come back to life again and drown again, and so it could be clearly torturous. So the basic concept was this group, and they're going to go to this planet, this prison planet where these people were put, to go steal diamonds. There's this huge, vast amount of wealth that they're going to go take. They did, most of them did not know the prisoners were still there. They assumed that these people were dead because they didn't know this experiment was going on. These prisoners are now like mutated and jacked up, and it's been this battle between trying to get on the ship and get off this planet, and we have found out the people on the ship have different motivations than we were like initially expected. The concept is way better than I think the execution. Now, here's where the execution is pretty cool. It's a flip book. You get part of the story this way and part of the story this way. Each issue shows kind of the same events from different perspectives. One from the prisoners, one from the crew. All of that I've liked. The story itself has been interesting. It feels a little muddled at times, not going into depth, and I feel like the finale really is that prime example of that. I hated this finale. There's aspects of it I like I generally kind of like the direction, but the execution is just all over. Like half of it, if I don't know if it was the prisoner version I read first or the other, like which version of it I read first. I hated it. I absolutely, I read it and just said, what the fuck did I just read? Like, what just happened? I am completely baffled as to the details of it. Hated it with a passion. The other part, when I read the other part of the story, it's a bit clearer as to what's going on. It explains it a little bit better. I still dislike it. Didn't hate it, but I just disliked it. There's things that are kind of revealed and just out there, and it's just like, wait, it feels like there's no setup to this, and where's this coming from? So this might be a comic that does better reading it in one sitting than it does in issues spread out by months. As a whole, I think that's a weakness that I've seen on some of the distillery releases as the publisher of this, is the gap between issues is honestly a little frustrating. A monthly release schedule, I think, would have helped quite a few of the comics. After 2-3 months, like, it's what the hell did I just read? Like, I've read, dozens and dozens and dozens of the comics, and I just don't remember the specifics of this. So, it's one that I think that the gap between the issues actually really hurt it. So maybe it reads better as a collected and graphic novel than as the single issues, but yeah, it's, to me, I would say it's a mess of finale, and I can't recommend it. Which blows my mind. Stephanie Phillips is an amazing writer. Brian Azzarello obviously is an amazing writer as well. Like, they're both so talented. This is one where I don't know what was up. Like, did someone read the whole thing and just read it as it and was like, okay, here's the cutoff point of this, and this is where the issues go on. Just something felt like it was missing here. I don't know exactly what it is. Just something's off. I don't like it. Like, I could see how to maybe fix it a little bit, that you could have read one and had some questions and flip it over, and that would have given you some of the answers, but would have raised other questions that the first story would have thrown out there. Like, that could have been really, really cool. It's that type of thing of being like, how did this happen? And then the other story tells you how that happened. To me, that would have been a lot stronger, and I think that's kind of what they were going for in this. It just did not work. The art overall is good. Like, I like the general art style. There's like a roughness to it that that fits the storytelling. The prisoners look really cool with their mutations and jacked upness and all that. So art-wise, comic is good. It's just, I think all the series, it was a borderline one for me. I was like, I like the concept better than the execution, and I think the finale really kind of just settles me on that one. So maybe, as I said, maybe it reads better collected than it does single issues, but as is, it's kind of hard to recommend it. You can go get this, though, after that glowing recommendation. It's out in shops. We got a link beneath our video. Put in your zip code to tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We've got some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so you get a small percentage. And by doing that, you'll help support our site. So thank you. Just watching our video, support us as always, so thank you as well. If you are into comics, check us out every day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Facebook, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.